it's all just one big level, which is fine. When you're going for the feel of something like Mario Odyssey or Mario Sunshine, then having something that's extremely big and just lets you run around it like a sandbox is cool. It's really cool. So, easy to guess that my next objective has got to be that fiery Hephaestian volcano nightmare land over there.
I don't know much about the goats up here, but we try to give them a wide berth. If you get in their way, they tend to be a bit pushy.
You know, that accent sounds like what an actor who has never heard a person from Nepal speak would make a Neapolitan person sound like. Actually, wait. That's not the proper adjective for a person from Nepal, is it? Yeah. I'm an idiot. It's not Neapolitan, it's Nepalese. Neapolitan is a completely different adjective. Sometimes I just shouldn't be allowed to speak. Or play video games because I suck at it. Oh, wow. Awesome recovery. I'm gonna land on the tree. Oh. Absolutely nothing of worth. Oh, God! The wind resistance and G-forces are making the skin peel back off my face! Ah! Not getting a single unit of currency here, because I shouldn't be holding the thumbstick. Wow. This is it. Sizzling lava split. Thanks? I'm wondering why you of all people are so excited about that. You need to do another jump. Yeah. Inquire within, double jumping required. That's more like it. Oh, there's a zipline. Does this take me? No, this is an exit. Yeah. Takes me back where I went. Mystifying time, Mesa? Oh, yeah. Oh, we've got the...
This way doesn't lead to any peaks.
No, yeah. It's got to be back to the hub of this world, right? This way doesn't lead to any peaks. Why are you wasting your time here, strange alien human child? Do you have any sense of proper time management whatsoever? Probably not, because you're like at most 10. So I have to get to that bridge within 10 seconds, but I don't know exactly where that is in relation to me. Let's plot out a course before I try that again. Oh, it's that bridge immediately above me. It's no secret that I am indeed a fan of cute platformers. There's an official Nintendo cute platformer that just came out that is kind of sadly not living up to my quality standards. Yoshi's Crafted World. It's got some design problems. Damn. Can I not know which combination of jumps I'm supposed to be using without dying at least once? Whatever. I can use second jumps to compensate for my stupidness. Ooh. Lava cakes are delicious, unless they're made out of actual lava, in which case they're doubly delicious. That's right, I'm a Goron. This way, oh, I see it. That's a charred, burned zipline, okay. Well, that's what you get for hanging out near lava. Ember Summit. This is where your Fennekin goes to learn his first offensive move. Although I guess you already knew, like, tackle or pound or something, right? First fire type offensive move. There you go. Oh, yeah. GMA told me that there was a hat that I was supposed to make. 32 yarn. I only have 9 yarn? Damn. I have been slacking. He says that that time stop hat makes the game both harder and easier. I have no idea what that means. Unless we're doing, like, In some of the God of Wars, there was a post-game mode where you could play with Kratos both dealing and receiving quadruple damage. Which is like a really sweet and interesting risk-reward augmentation. You know, make everything die really fast, but you also die really fast. That's pretty cool. So I wonder if the time stop hat does something like that. It's useless of me to speculate this out loud because you, dear viewer, already know. One of these days I'll just hold on to a button. The lava cake stacked up like a wedding cake. Oh, this game is silly and I love it. Lava cake. Jeez. I thought, when I heard the term lava cake, for like a split second I thought that was like a legitimate geological description of certain types of igneous rock that had cooled into a very porous, cakey, you know, stiff and rigid, of course, because it's rock, but porous, cakey thing. You know, not very dense as rock goes because it's loaded with air holes. For all I know, that could be a legitimate description of certain types of igneous rock, but... Oh, man, the lava cake. You have to make it seem like a, you know, quintuple layer fruitcake or something. I don't know.
This is the lava cake.
No! And here's the spores that I'm going to be using to infect those poor goat people with. I'd be surprised if those goat people don't end up being the boss of this area somehow. Because I've been throwing plant-based carcinogens at them this entire time. I need to... Oh, you don't need to light this. Don't actually step on the lava? That's a great question. I'm sure there's a lot of volcanology experts who would look at this and go like, what the hell is wrong with your universe? That's right, give me money. Hat Kid is nothing if not a fiscal opportunist. Time platforms. It's okay. I can kind of almost sort of fly for a very short distance, so I don't need all of your platforms. Faouche. How do you feel about this hat, kid? You're as chipper and cheerful as ever. Oh. Yarn, which I desperately need. Time stop yarn. Man, that's a lot of yarn. How does anybody ever acquire that much yarn? Unless you have a lot of yarn in the first place that you use to invest into other people's projects, and then you steal the majority of the yarn wealth from it.
This is clearly a safe place for a child to be.
Why, yes it is. Thank you very much. Now I'll go back to my home country of Steklis Denathlus Chismania. Actually, this would be a very safe place to be if you were a child Goron. Otherwise, you might, like, die of hypothermia. Terrifying.
I think I spy some treasure.
Do you now? Let us go see the treasure with Moose and Squirrel. I only subsist on snails and pig stomach soup. Oh, I see. Some difficult platforming is what you got for me, ah? Well, see, I don't know one goddamn iota of anything that remotely resembles a clue of what I'm doing, so it's time to die. Bye! Ow. Yeah. Turn the camera in the actual direction that you need to look in. It might make things a lot easier. But hey, these are tips from the pros. Shoot at the cyber demon until it dies. Two or three more layers to go. Man, I also wish I could mix up explosive chemicals on the fly. When, in fact, I can do that. It's just incredibly illegal and I would go to jail. Oh, shit. A flame projector. I ain't scared of no flame projector. They're easy, you just walk around them. No, donut platforms! Which I haven't even touched. But damn. You guys are hiding something interesting at the top of this cake, and I want in. It might be candles for your grandmother's 672nd birthday. Or it might be a little plastic figure of the bride and the groom, mistakenly believing that they'll actually care about each other for more than about 2 years after they're married. Why should anybody ever go to a wedding if you just know that the married couple are going to get divorced later? Seems like a massive waste of time and money, doesn't it? And yes, I saw in the distance there was a yarn over there. Sure. And I need the subcon mask. Ha! Rarely I can do things with a bare level of competency. Stuff that autistic children have done without a single hint of trouble. You'd double jump, would you, please? Thank you. Bam! This is near the end, yeah? I don't trust the timing of these platforms not to change from one level of the layer cake to the next. Oh, shoot. I knew mixing up game mechanics would be my undoing. You can't activate a hat while you are undergoing... Yeah, your damage and vulnerability frames, I suppose. Which makes sense. There'd be all kinds of weird, crazy cheesing that you could do on this game and not get challenged in a legitimate way. No, that's the timepiece. Too early for that. Shah, wrong hat. Damn it, Hat Kid. You should know that clothing kills. What do you think the fashion industry does all day, every day? There we go. Now, can I just fly straight over the fence to get to the timepiece? Yes, I can. No, I can't! Ah! There's an artificial clip brush there. Why? I'm coming for you, timepiece. And then that will be nearly the end of the Alpine skyline. Oops, just a timepiece on top of the lava cake. Oh, yep. It's time, right? Let's see the Goatmen turn into horrifying monsters, even more so. Like, turn this into something that would make the Diablo character designer jealous. Yeah. Yeah. I spread a plant-based pathogen throughout this community. This is my doing, and I should feel incredibly guilty. And I do feel incredibly guilty. But if video games have taught me anything, it's that violence solves everything. So let's get up there and kick the butt out of some boss. Yeah, I can see the wall hack. Hey, dude, can we actually fight now? Oh my god! You're a lot more aggressive than before. Alright, it's fine. I'll just see if I can't get back to over there. Is there going to be like a little mini-boss at each one of these peaks? I mean, I can get to each peak relatively quickly now, so it's alright. Oh my gosh! Okay! So, in addition to spreading a pathogen, there's also one hell of a lightning storm rolling in. That's thematically convenient timing. This is no ordinary lightning storm. Ow. Oh. The platforming's harder now. And there are hooks where there were none. Ugh. Yeah, that'll be my goal. And I'll have to free roam around all around the Alpine skyline all over again and mop up all of these dudes. And then maybe one big boss fight at the end? Or is the little mini boss fights all I get? I can't fight you, Goatman, Goatman, oh the Goatman, the Goatman. So I will run. While your seedling master over here is shooting projectile ovums at me. Ew. Whoa, whoa! Bleeding reality away at the seams. So that's not it. I have to do all of this in order to trigger the boss, don't I? Alright, let's go find the rest of them. Oh. I really knocked the stuffing out of this poor goat person. Man, I feel bad. That's the most of your worries right now? You are witnessing apocalypse around your eardrums, and you're like, oh, there's a piece of thing that I've told you that's here already before. You're like a park ranger. Yeah, right this way to the Raven Rock National Monument. By the way, national policies are going to make sure that we're all dead by the year 2050. Oh, yarn. I can see the glow. But how to get there? Aha! Oh. Oh, yes! Yeah, because this curves around. This gets to the actual hill I need to go to, right? Oh my goodness! They're everywhere! That is nasty! Oh, I can just feel the spores getting into my lungs. Oh, more projectiles. Please, this isn't a Danmaku game. Stop making me dodge. My God. If Satan were a grass-type Pokemon, this is what he'd be doing to you. Leave me alone, giant demon Goatman. I'm not going to worship Satan, not today. Bam, 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 bam. And that just kicked the crap out of this other poor goat victim. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. You're not related to the Dreamer family, are you? No, that's probably a touchy topic. And borderline racist. I mean, not all goats are going to be related to all other goats or even know all other goats. Huh. What is that purple smoky cruft? Yeah, you can't touch this one, can you? You have to wait until after whatever that is cleared off. Alright, so one more. Way the heck over there. Thank goodness for the emblem that's visible from anywhere in the level, because otherwise I'd be losing my bearings here really badly and not knowing where the F to go. Take me forward into danger. Or I can get my adorable little girl hair just seared right off of my head from all this lava. So to get further over to the right. Oh, I see some of the spore hooks now. Ah! Almost screwed that up. Just barely got it. Yeah, thanks, but that's not actually what I'm here for this time. I'm here for that. Are there any spore hooks that'll let me get over there? Aha! Back off, you little birdies. I got business to attend to. And you two sleeping red pandas. Actually, you're not bothering me, so I'll just let you sleep. Oh, that's on another peak. Oh, I see some spore hooks. Maybe from on top of this house? Ah, Badoosh. Slam. Alright. Time to dodge purple grass-type evil. I will not be infected with your disgusting lung spores. Every time I go into an abandoned building, I wear a mask. A mask to filter out the harmful particles that want to get into my lungs and give me lifelong respiratory problems. A while back, I found like a small group of YouTubers who apparently really like to do that. Go into abandoned buildings like hospitals and retail space and film the whole thing for you and show you how the whole place is decayed and become deranged with time. But they don't always wear thick, hardy work boots to protect their feet from, you know, the heroin needles that hobos are using when they go into abandoned buildings. And they're not always wearing the facial masks to protect themselves from the spores and the mold that grow in such structures. That's what this is making me think of. When I really should be focusing and trying not to die. And that's it, yeah? Oh, it must be it. Yeah, I don't blame the goat people for being pissed.
Is it over? The air is clear again.
The goat people should want to murder me. I did something terrible to them.
The goats seem to have come to their senses again. I don't really understand it, but I assume we have you to thank.
You're the only one with any actual capabilities, so obviously you did everything.
We found this in a cluster of those flowers after they wilted again. You were pretty insistent on going after the others, so I guess it belongs to you. Thank you for helping us.
What in the world could this character be talking about? A prophylactic? A favorite t-shirt? Oh, certainly the last gallon of gasoline I needed to get to Albuquerque. Oh no, a timepiece, obviously. So the boss will be its own level segment. It won't be part of the actual rest of the free roam. Well, that's fine. Wine and dine. Let's go do the boss. Do the boss, do the boss, do the boss. Oh, wait, what? That was it? Is that the whole level? Oh, I see. So there isn't a boss per se. It's running around while those things were shooting at me. It was the boss. I see. Well, we can at least poke our nose into the next area. I should have enough timepieces to open up something else, yeah. $24 pieces. I need 25 to open up whatever the next area is. Huh. Slight confusion. Where would I get another timepiece if it's not in that same alpine area? A portion of Mafia Town that I could purchase to unlock? Oh my god! What happened? Like, I just wanted to murder all of them and then resell their organs. I didn't want to destroy the whole town with lava. My goodness, look at this.
Look at mess. This is terrible. Someone turn on all faucets in Mafia Town. Was it you, child? No?
Oh, yeah.
Little hat kid, can you save Mafia Town? If you close all, maybe water start flowing.
Why did you build a town around a volcano? Oh no, yikes. Oh yeah. Mustache Kid messed you guys up good. Look at this. Maybe I should be worried about the fact that I, chose not to ally with her. She might be the second most capable person in the universe, and that terrifies me. How do I interact with this? Just whack the shit out of it, the same way you interact with it, everything. What am I doing? It's just gonna take me back where I came from, yeah? Yeah. But there's a hook. Ah! Just barely made it by the ledge. Come on. Bump your face into it. Now this lip is keeping me from climbing up any further. Or not. Yeah, I just gotta approach it from further away, yeah? Ah, poor Mafia. Completely distraught after I let their leader get liquefied and then tried to sell a jar of his organs. You'd think I'd be all about that kind of thing, but now I just feel guilty. I'm going as fast as I can! Age before beauty, Flinty. We... What's the productive way to proceed when you're standing, not in, but standing on a hot air balloon? Kites? No, that didn't work. Oh, that really didn't work. Can I make it to shore before I die? Just barely. It was very expensive on my health bar. How do you feel about this, man? Wow, without your leader, you guys have suddenly gotten a lot more peaceful. Look at you. Even when Apocalypse itself is ringing around your ears, you're just going like, oh, it's all good. I just smoked like 40 tons of heroin. I'm physically incapable of feeling bad about anything. Oh, what the... Oh, there was a lava plume. How the heck could you... Oh, I see. There's platforms down there we can use. Alrighty. Very careful descent into madness. And you're happy too. This is freaky and weird. Why are you guys so chill? I would not be so chill. I mean, I'm never chill. I'm generally a pretty high-strung person. Get on the donut. Thank you. Wow. The mafiosos apparently have infinite health because that guy's just been bouncing there forever. Hitting it in both directions causes it to spin in the same direction. Don't question it. It doesn't make sense, and you don't need it to make sense. You poor mafiosos. Look at that guy. He's going to be there for the rest of eternity. What kind of Sisyphusian nightmare does he live in? Whoa! Speaking of Sisyphusian nightmares, oh my god! A faucet on the bottom of that light tower. Don't be nice, Hat Kid. Come on. I already got their home destroyed. Wow, and he's just swimming in it. How did I ever defeat your boss? You guys are obviously hardier than adamantium. This is not safe at all. A camera badge. Oh, interesting. Surprised I didn't have to buy that from RGF. Look, Mr. Mafia Man, I'd help you out of the lava, but Hat Kid just doesn't really like you guys. And she's more running around for the adventure of running around and jumping on things than she is to help people. That's right. She's here for the action, not for the people. Wow, bonefish coming up out of the lava. All we need now is for actual puttabos to show up and try to burn my feet off. If you were even just like a little bit better at 3D platformers than I am, the physics and mechanics of this engine would let you just soar. It would let you just bounce and fly and not give a crap about anything. One of these days I'll figure out how to spend these coins for cute rewards. I already spend coins for cute rewards in real life. I go on the Pokemon Center website and I purchase plushes. That's spending coin for cute rewards, right? Good old money. It's fungible to everything, and indeed that's its job. Except for happiness. Like, above a certain amount, you just don't get happier with more money. Believe me. I work every day with some very wealthy people, and they're often miserable. Music is changing a bit with every one of these faucets I touch. The tempo is picking up and it's starting to sound more like a piece of music that somebody might actually listen to while doing rap lyrics in the club. No more freestyling, it's really annoying. Just one more? What? Okay, well that does get you some vertical elevation, but Jesus. Not right into the lava. Oh, yarn. Could always use some more of that. What's going on in there? Wow. The amount of, like, detail, visual detail in this level design. Pretty impressive for an indie product. I was wrong. There's two more, and one of them's right there. Let's get some elevation. Say hi to the sleeping Mafia guy. Ignore him. Hat kid, don't blow a raspberry at him. But whatever, you're a little kid. And if childhood isn't good for blowing raspberries at people, then it's just not good for anything. So you know what? Get your fill. Go ahead and blow raspberries at people. And that's all, yeah? So, the faucets were all that was necessary to turn lava into water? How were lava and water occupying the same pipeline? They would just turn into rock. And a lot of extremely explosive steam. And I'm not talking about the type of explosive steam that gets social media feeds a-buzzing whenever Steam is about to release a game like Rape Day. Oh, hi, RGF.
Welcome, young one.
I'll have nothing else to spend my money on now, right? I'm not going to equip it, but I'll just buy it, because there's apparently nothing else to do with this massive money I've accumulated. RGF is a mouthful, so maybe I should just start calling you Reggie. Reggie Fields. A cannon is my target now. Wait, so I turned all the faucets, but the lava isn't gone, so... what up? But you know what? It doesn't even really seem to be bothering most of the Mafia people all that bad. It's true that some of them are out, you know, bouncing up and down in the lava over and over again, but some of them are just swimming in it and having a grand old time. May seem weird and alien to me, but who am I to judge their mafioso ways? Stop, like, imposing your outworld values on our Mafia culture, man.
You did it! Small child saved Mafia Town! Now Mafia no longer need to eat lava for breakfast. Amazing!
You are Gorons, aren't you?
Please, take this as trophy. You are truly the hero of Mafia Town!
I allowed your boss to be killed and liquefied. You know that, right? But you know what? If you're going to forget about that, I'll forget about it too. And I'll just take the timepiece, and this will let me get into the next area, hopefully. Whoa, what? What? You're animated. What are you doing here now? This must be a specific event from when I get 25 timepieces. Oh, she's back. Hi, Mustache Kid. Look, we decided to go opposite ways. What do you want?
I'm in. I made it. I infiltrated that kid's spaceship without the alarms going off.
It did, though. I saw an intruder alert.
Bet she's collected a ton more timepieces than I have. Now, where does she keep them?
Oh, I'm controlling Mustache Kid now? Oh, that's a hoot. It's weird. I'm controlling Mustache Kid, but I can see all of Hat Kid's equipment in my menu. Controls are exactly the same. Music is different, though. Yeah, don't get seen by the Roomba. Yeah. You keep him in this giant vault. Come on, you can climb a ladder. What? You can't climb a ladder? Fine then, go up the stairs. I'm sure she can climb a ladder, I'm just really stupid at controlling her.
Jackpot! This must be where she stores them all. Time to mess with time a little.
How did you open that? Wasn't it locked? Uh-oh. Oh, this is not gonna end well. Good lord! You've ruptured all of space-time! Mustache Kid, you monster! She did something to the Mafia Town planet for sure. Jeez. But you still have 25 timepieces. She didn't steal them, but wow, look at that. That's not great. Yeah, the planet that I was orbiting, she just lit on fire. May as well have just pointed a molecular disruptor at it and gone to town. Time's End, huh? Can I just jump into the button? Oh yeah, if I have the necessary hats, right? This has got kind of an end-gamey feel to it. I don't think I'll be able to finish this right now, but I can at least poke my nose in. Hope it's not another free roam. Really? Uh-huh. This seems like stupidly early to have the end of the game, but hell, what do I know? What did you do? Did you, like, use the godlike powers of time control to turn yourself into some sort of a... Wow. A ticket. I'll get in line like everybody else, right?
Kitchens before, but this is something else. I don't know how you're not breaking a sweat, but I'm really cooking. Maybe
I have an ice beanie.
you and find out who's the head chef here, kid.
Beat it, kid. I'm trying to queue.
I'm trying to queue all night long.
Time island covered in lava, only different. Mafia do nothing to deserve this. Mafia relax and live on island time. It's 5 o'clock there, always.
As in, right after work, right? Yep. What? Yeah, and Snatchers here too. Hi.
Hey kid, how's that soul of yours? Still rattling around in there?
Yep, just like a BB in a boxcar.
I'd love to know who thinks they're a big enough deal to judge me. So I've taken a few 100 souls. Big deal. Do us all a favor, kid. Go check out who thinks they're better than us and hit them. I don't usually advocate that kind of thing, but this is pretty authoritarian.
I could have sworn there would be like so many more than 25 timepieces to gather before getting to the end game.
Judge, make anxious. Not sure if being judged on crime or cooking.
We're really not getting to work on time.
No, work is never happening again. Physical reality has ended.
We'll burn together soon.
You could just jump into the lava now.
We are all here for crimes. Allegedly. What alleged crime did you commit, fellow criminal? What legal term would you use to describe your crime?
Well, I could just do the 9/11 joke again, but let's see. What is my actual worst crime? Let's say piracy. Yeah, when I was younger, I pirated some software and games, and I don't feel good about that. I don't do that anymore.
I see. So, this is the face of...
Yeah. This is what software pirates look like. Oh, it's Mr. Peckneck.
You're here too, lass? What is this place? I've never broken a law in my life.
I staged some murders and blew up my own train, but nothing else.
Oh, whoever they are, I'm nae gonna be judged by some
Yeah, do it, do it. We're waiting for it.
mustached,
Do it.
hatless,
Do it.
hood-wearing,
Do it!
statue castle taking picnic!
Catchphrase.
Since when is being spooky a crime?
Oh, hey.
Good to see you, darling. Nice to know I'm not the only superstar waiting around this charge. Slide on up past those doors and find out who's calling the shots, won't you?
So the massive statues weren't a hint as to who's doing this?
What are we being judged for? All our movies were wholesome action flicks.
I never once went into a theater and rubbed myself while watching a triple X-rated film.
This is perplexing. Why have we birds been gathered here? Do you know, fellow criminal?
Oh, this
Fire burning.
this certainly looks like an endgame area, but this seems just like much too soon for an actual endgame. Who knows, though? I mean, it is a small budget indie game, and I'm sure a lot of the content is intended to be like post-game stuff, just like with Mario Odyssey was.
Since when is being spooky a crime?
But Mustache Kid doesn't really feel like she got a lot of build-up. Man, to think that 25 timepieces would give you this much power. But when you can interfere with time itself, I guess you're basically God. Ah, I got a little endgame dungeon segment to go through. It's all good, let's do it. It is. Try, try, try. Try until you die. You actually really like the burning, right? Good for you, Miss Subcon.
Give me your back of the line ticket.
What? That's not cool. Here, get killed. No violent owls. I'll have to get this to where there's a wisp to absorb. Failure.
Criminals have not re-emerged from the lava. Very strange.
This will make a great anecdote for when you and your buddies are sitting at a dining table laughing your beaks off about some horrifying joke from a nightmare. They put extra sauce on the pizza!
Give me your back of the line ticket.
You know, Hat Kid, or Mustache Kid, you said you demanded on using the timepieces to combat evil. But look what you've become. You either die the hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the enemy. Oh my goodness. Giant egg bombs. Egg bullet, I guess? Wow. To think, yeah, to hell with just power. 25 timepieces apparently gives you unlimited operating budget, too. But I guess when you're a god, money is not so much of a concern, right? This will require some timing. Like that. And that. And some of the gems go off into the drink, so it doesn't matter.
We criminals can feel relief. We have not committed.
Yeah, that's the secret, almost never unlocked 8th circle of hell. Software pirates. A little bit better. Learning how the platforming mechanics work just in time for the game to end. Good job, ED. That's your typical MO with these things. Get good as soon as it no longer matters. Fire, fire. Na 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 na. You can do it! You can do it all night long. So said a crazed hobo played by Rob Schneider. Like that. Oh, my ticket. And my hat. Goddamn Bandersnatch, get back here. And I got my crap back, but now I have no health. Awesome. Oh, the dungeon's nowhere near done anyway, so who cares? Leave me alone, please. Don't throw your tickets at me. That's really rude. Just swinging my weapon around randomly there. Man. Bowser would be taking notes right now. Even his castle designs tend not to be this elaborate. Ah! There's always a Bandersnatch. Not always, but enough to annoy me. Hello, Goatman. I don't know what crime you're here for. I've been doing that this whole time. Your advice is not necessary. Thank you, though. Too close. Too close. Too close. Done. Yes, I'm more specialized for scenes where you just stand around and talk and expose important plot details. In other words, I am Joseph Gordon-Levitt in every Christopher Nolan movie. Except, that's not true. He does have some action scenes in Christopher Nolan movies. That is not the thing to be focusing on at this time. But, if you were Leroy Jenkins in hell, that's exactly what you'd be saying. So I have to think you're just the ghostly visage of Leroy Jenkins in hell. Sure, I'm among the damned and am soon to be tortured by Satan forever, but at least I have chicken. My God, Mustache Kid. And I thought Hat Kid was a flaming narcissist. What have you done? Damn. All of the timepieces. Jesus Christ, how'd you get so many of these?
Man, for like 2 days straight that one time.
I'm obviously a saint beyond reproach.
Oh, wow. What a touching story. Just kidding. Bad guy, next! I said next!
I'm here, girl. Give me my shit back.
Oh, it's you. You've been kinda a selfish little pest, but you haven't actually stood in my way. You get to go on. You're a good guy, I guess. Go on! You get to live! Next!
I ain't leaving. Give me my timepieces.
Excuse me!
He just slapped me away.
Don't you dare get anywhere near me. I don't think you quite understand who's in charge, little missy. You know, I was willing to forgive you. I once thought we were gonna be best buds. But nope, you turned out to be rotten and selfish. Save the planet from bad guys. Psh, who needs that, am I right?
Yeah. You did indeed live to become the villain.
Look at all I've done without you. I've restored justice. I am the justice. No more bad guys. Ever.
I am the law! Law!
I don't need you. This planet doesn't need you. Nobody will miss you, and nobody will care.
Wow. Really quickly got from differing ideologies into, like, straight up name calling. Well, you're a little bitchy face. No, you, rubber and glue. I'm gonna tell Mom.
You are the bad guy, and I'll show you how this justice system deals with bad guys.
I knew we were gonna fight eventually. I just didn't think anywhere near this soon. Oh, there's a Kirby Game Boy song that's trying to start in the background. Am I gonna fight Dark Matter with the rainbow sword? Flying all over the place. Slamming into each other like the couple of bees that we are. You're just destroying these timepieces, you crazed lunatic. What are you doing? You, of all people, know how powerful and valuable these things are. Why are you just throwing them around? That's another thing Kirby bosses like to do, is teleport around really rapidly. This fight is going to take me some attempts, I can tell. And that's fine. That is just fine.
You.
I just gotta be way too fast. Can't catch up to me! You think you're fast? I'm even faster. But now the trouble's going to be recognizing when you actually stand still for long enough that I can get an offensive opportunity. Like that. That's 4 hits, so you have more health points than I do. Who knew that a scooter could move faster than just running around?
She can get lost!
Hmm? Oh, hi.
Mustached girl is not welcome here. Mafia say get lost!
You know, Hat Kid doesn't really like you either, but the enemy of my enemy, I guess.
Get lost! No one wants you here. Isn't that right, big lad?
Peckneck, etc. Strong silent type, I dig it.
Reality stinks. Get lost.
Get lost! Ain't that right, gang?
Blues Brothers Penguins.
Get lost! Get lost!
Yeah, get lost!
I've had 2 lines of dialogue in this whole thing. You know, she doesn't need you for Oh.
fixing everything.
She apparently does need your affirmation.
Guys, why can't you see that I'm doing this for all of us?
I tried to murder all of you for your own good.
How can you stand behind these people? They're crooks, criminals, and you're helping them. This ends now.
Ooh. It's not a true final boss until you get into some whack job alternate dimension where everything's crazy and everything's trying to kill you. Also, my scooter is invisible, which is quite impressive. Oh, now it's a full-on grudge match. And yeah, I have to expect you to have some of my abilities, if not all of them. Oh my god, this is gonna be rough. Hat Kid, when did you get so powerful? Or not Hat Kid, Mustache Kid, when did you get so powerful? You got so powerful when I let you steal all of the fuel from my spaceship. The scooter is the true thing that'll save the day. It's fast, it's agile, it's the scooter. Does require a license and insurance, though. If it goes more than 20 miles per hour, it's got to have license and insurance. Ah, so much dark lasers. No, I've hit her several times, although she's moving around more quickly now.
Let's give her something she can jab at, that little red nuisance, so she'll get lost.
What?
Let's roll. Little girl, give us a shove right into that red lass's ugly mouth.
Yeah, so I know the Mafia boys can form a giant ball, but how is this going to be quicker? Oh, it's just because she doesn't retreat until I get close to her, that's why. Not going well. Ah, you can scan the whole arena now. Who knew that I'd spend the majority of the final boss fight on a scooter? I didn't know that. I thought this would just be really helpful for running over long stretches of land, not for an actual boss fight. That shows what I know. Be careful, Goatman. That was the contract, I see. Okay, now I have to pick this up, which means I definitely can't be in my scooter. You just have a shield now that I need to break. You're not moving around faster. You know, all the people that have been trying to kill me throughout this entire game, it's really nice of you to, like, show up and help me at the end. I need another apple. Snatcher, can you help? Thank you. Fawoosh. Can't jump as easily on the scooter, but you can move very fast. Snatcher, please. Thank you. No, I missed. Screwed it up. Can I still grab it? Gotcha! Nope, gotta wait. I'll need another one. Uh-oh. Giant AoE? Oh my god, giant laser! Scanning the whole arena. Oh, you're beating off my allies. You bitch!
When Mafia explode, Mafia drop pawns. This little hat girl need help to turn back time. If Mafia explode, little hat girl get useful pawns. Mafia has to explode to save world.
Why are the hearts called pawns?
What? Plan is crazy. Hello, Mafia. No worry. If little girl succeed, Mafia come back when time rewinds. Red hooded girl, get lost! That girl here.
Thanks, I actually did need those.
Those Mafia lads. So foolishly brave. But what's the point of living if I ain't got me train anyway?
Jesus Christ, the existentialism.
Alright, TJ Grooves. The two of us are gonna help this little hat lass. Get ready for a mean punch. And you aim for my face. That's my weak spot. This angry red lass needs to get locked.
Oh, it's heartwarming to see you two work together at the last moment. Also, I only have 4 hit points, so this is like way in excess of what I can usefully do. Oh my god, heart point overload! Ah!
What is this? If everyone disappears but me, then I'd be all alone. Bad guys, stop it!
I need to subjugate and terrorize you, or I have no sense of self.
No, you're the bad guy. Get lost!
We don't need a hero. Get lost.
Get lost!
And commit some...
My powers are disappearing?
She's moving too quickly. Yeah, she's moving incredibly fast, but it doesn't matter because I'm constantly healing. It's like I've fused with the moon goddess Shanghai, and I have all her powers. Yeah, I can't take damage, it seems. So, does this mean the fight is effectively over and I'm just kind of going through the motions? This is kind of like the Hyper Beam segment of the final boss of Super Metroid. Like, the fight is basically over. You're just going through the thematics and the cinematics. Ow. Stop lasering me! You psycho girl! That's alright, I can just tank through all of your BS now. How can you possibly beat a protagonist who has constant HP regeneration? This is the cheat that all script kiddies dream of. Also, the aesthetic of this place suddenly turned into Rainbow Road, I notice. Oh, I'm trying to get a homing so I can attack. There we go. Bam. Oh. That's a shit ton of timepieces. Can't interact with her at all, though, right? But she makes a little squeaky noise when I whack her to death. Everyone died for this moment, and now if I'm the true bad guy, I just won't resurrect them with my time powers. Oh, that counts for one timepiece, huh? Alright. I'm home! And the planet is no longer a giant lava ball of death and pain. Okay. So this game just does not care at all about physics at all. How can you see that far? You can have one. That's fine. Who needs home anyway? I've had way more fun out here. Wonder how I didn't lose all the atmospheres of my ship's internal pressure by opening that window just now. Boop. So is the implication supposed to be that she stole all of my timepieces, but in a game mechanic sense, I still have all of them because I'm going to have to gather more in post-game? Oh, that's not good. Shouldn't have given up that timepiece. She's so mad. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Oh, hey guys. Take us with you.
Leave us.
Hey, kiddo. Let's make another contract.
You give me your soul, I get free passage on your ship. Ha ha ha.
Oh, don't you dare leave, lass!
Let's watch our movie, darling.
Where did you get that giant street sweeping broom from? That's okay. That kid don't need you. Yeah, bye. Aw, she misses him. So that was the main game. Are we seriously going to get credits now? That felt strangely short. But I guess it is an indie game. Yeah, it is indeed the end. Should I... It doesn't seem like I can control it all to get those gems that I just saw going by. I'm hitting all the buttons, and all that's happening is a potential skip, so I'll just let it go. It's fine. It's a small title, so it doesn't have to be a 40-hour campaign. Really good though. Really, I quite enjoyed it. This was fun. I really liked this. The music was good. The characterization was... You didn't have enough time for the characterization, honestly. The game was too short for it. That bird was voiced by JonTron, wasn't it? Right. So I'm sure there's tons of post-game content, right? I don't have a whole lot negative to say about this. It's probably one thing that could have made this game worse is if the game tried to pretend as if it had more money than it did and artificially lengthened the main game out with some kind of nasty, repetitious, grindy crap, which is something that a lot of other games would have done to just pad out the length and make it feel like there's more than there is. But this game didn't do that, and I greatly appreciate it. And so if a lot of the fun has to happen in the post-game, that's fine. I mean, that certainly goes along with the lineage of this game, the 3D Mario platformers that have a lot of their content in the post-game. What of the post-game should I do? How much stuff is there to do? I wonder. Tell me what you think, dear viewer, because I don't know. If you think there's enough stuff that I could make a couple of videos out of post-game and make it pretty good, that'd be fun. If anything, it feels like I didn't get to know a lot of these characters just because the main game is pretty short. But that's fine. I would honestly much prefer that to, like I said, something that artificially lengthens out the main game. I heard the comparison once between a game that was short but incredibly good, being something like a filet mignon or a creme brulee, something that's like a very small serving of food, but it's incredibly good and it leaves you wanting more when it's done. And we tend to remember those items more fondly than we do the $2 bag of plain potato chips that you can get anytime, whenever, wherever, and just shove it into your face thoughtlessly because you have nothing else to do with your life. And the cheap and empty calorie snack foods like that would be something more like, man, I don't know. What's a game that has a really stupidly dumb, stretched out main game? Oh, I know. Mega Man Battle Network 2. That game can go fuck itself. I hate that whole series of games. But that one and Battle Network 3 were pretty bad. For that exact infraction, you know, the artificial game lengthening. We're just having you run around and do a bunch of fetch questy busy work that doesn't apply to the central gameplay mechanics. In that game, the central gameplay mechanics were fighting on the board, and here the central mechanic was jumping around and finding things, and that's what you spent all of your time doing. And I deeply appreciate that. It was really great. I'm glad GMA suggested this to me. Now, as soon as the credits are done, we'll see where this dumps me. And what? Cycle back to the beginning? Or is she just having a good night's sleep? Yeah, she's just having a good night's sleep. Hitting buttons to see what happens. I can pause it and open up my menu. Oh, okay. The ending fades and what? Goes back to the title screen, that's fine. Now it's all going to be a collectathon. It's only 63% complete, good lord. Yeah, so there's clearly a crap ton of stuff I haven't done that wasn't part of the main game. Okay. So, what next do you think?